What's going on, everyone? Is ggkickzz here, and today by the thumbnail you guys already know what we're doing. We're going to be reviewing the Air Jordan 3 blue cement. Now this is obviously a classic colorway already. Why do you say that? Because it's basically the same shoe, but instead of the black we got the blue. And also earlier this year, if you guys remember, they released during All-Star Weekend the all red pair. That one had the Nike logo on the back and Shy under it if you were able to cop it in Chicago, because All-Star Weekend was in Chicago this year. So if you were lucky enough to get yourself one of those are doing pretty well. The normal pair with the Nike Air isn't really going for much, but as always with Air Jordan 3s, they don't really go up quick when they release. This shoe is definitely a hold. Why do I say that? Well, because the red and blue pair is definitely a good hold, even though the red pair, they made crazy quantities of those and they released them during All-Star Weekend, so the Shy one is a little bit more limited, but this one was definitely more limited. It only came out on select foot sites and also on sneakers. As always, I was able to get a couple pairs. I already sold one of them. This pair is definitely going to go up in value, both the red and blue one, because DJ Khaled had the first sample. If you guys remember back in the day, well, I remember DJ Khaled had his made with We the Best in the back. So his sample goes crazy. If you could get your hands on one of those, then you're literally set. That's what I'm gonna tell you. But overall, man, it's just a clean shoe, man. It's basically the black cement, but instead of the black, we got the blue. And they also went back to the nice high OG cut of the shoe. I don't really know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have the black cement that released a couple years ago with the Nike Air on the back. The one I have has the same cut as this one with the Air Jordan on the back. That was the 2011 release. I actually restored those. My video will be out soon on those as well. The restoration video, I repainted the midsole. So we're gonna take a closer look at the shoe, and I'm gonna show you guys the build quality and give you my overall thoughts on this shoe. And I almost forgot, if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and press that notification bell on that order. Helps me out a lot, helps the video gets out there to more people, and it helps me grow. I very appreciate it if you take those 3 seconds that it takes to do that and do that for me. Thank you very much. Now let's take a look at the close details of this shoe. All right, so here's a close-up on the size tag. Varsity Royale Air Jordan 3 Retro, aka the blue cements. Got your elephant print all around the box. Classic Air Jordan 3 box. Bro, Sneakers App sent me crease shoes. So you guys pretty much already know the vibes, what it is with these Air Jordan 3s. I definitely like these better than the red version that came out earlier this year, as I talked about, but let's get into the details. So you got your smooth leather on the mudguard here, classic elephant print going around the back heel, black midsole, white midsole, and elephant around the toe box. You guys already know what an Air Jordan 3 looks like. Classic, man. Tinker did his thing with this. Here's a look at the tongue. These are the newer tongues as well. You guys can see the shape, and the Jumpman is a bit different from the older ones. If you guys remember, the cut is also different on this shoe, as I talked about earlier. But you got your nice tumbled leather going all over the upper. Then you got your black lace holders with that nice gray. So it's a nice gray ratio on this. The back of this shoe, the Jumpman is not really white. It's like sail color. I don't know why it's sail, but it's definitely not like a clear white. It's not a bright white like this. You guys definitely see the difference there. And it's not just on this pair. This is a size 9.5, and as you guys can see, it's basically the same thing. Instead of the Air Jordan tag that the 3s usually bring, they just included more laces. And to be honest, I like this better because you don't have to go out of your way to get some nice actual laces that are actually for your size and all that, because it could be a little complicating buying other laces because the length might not add up right. So I really like this because the Air Jordan tag, I don't wear it with my shoes. If you're one of those guys, then do you, man. But I definitely don't wear my tags with my shoes. Just look at the inside of it. Same thing. Smooth leather around the mud guard. Cement around and around. Inside of the shoe, you got your Air Jordan. Nothing too different about this shoe. Let's take a look at the outsole here. You got your Jordan branding on the bottom here. If it brings the Nike back here, it'll say Nike. So it'll kind of look like the Air Jordan 2 outsole. You got your blue pod here. Everything else is grayed out. Got your classic stars around the bottom of the toe box. All in all, a good shoe. All right, guys, so today I'm gonna be giving these an 8.5 out of 10. I know that means seem high to many of you guys, that rating of this all blue shoe, but we never usually get all blue shoes. It's always just the all red shoes, like the Red Octobers. After that wave started, you guys know what that did to the sneaker game, man. Every shoe company was putting out red shoes for almost every silhouette, all red, to see if they can mimic what Kanye was able. But yes, I definitely do see these going up in value in the future because we never really had this. Like, I remember when I was in high school, when we used to go camping out for shoes, even in middle school when we used to camp out for shoes. Like, if this would have came out back then, fire. I'm telling you now, fire. But since they released on busy month, the month of October, there was just too many releases. This whole holiday season, the last 3 months of the year, always is packed with crazy releases. And this one was definitely swept under the rug. But if you got these, I'm telling you guys, these are going up. Even though it doesn't have the Nike on the back. But for some reason, I feel like there's gonna be a new wave, and that's gonna be of the Air Jordan back tab. Now, I know that sounds crazy because the Nike on the back is the OG, but Nike's been putting out Nike signs on the back of 3's that didn't even deserve it. This was a shoe that was definitely deserving of that Nike. The red one had it, but the red one didn't really do good. So because of that, I think that the Air Jordan on the back is gonna start making a comeback. All those colorways from like 03, around those times, with even the higher OG cut, they might start releasing those soon, and you're not gonna see a Nike sign on those. So they're probably gonna be making retros of the retros. That's what I mean by that. So as always, guys, if you guys made it this far, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please press that like button, the subscribe button, and also turn on that notification so you don't miss another video, man. And I'll see you guys in the next one.